yourself to death.
So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You never wrong. You gotta face up. You gotta get yours. You never know the top till you get too low. Step farther. I'm so sorry. Step farther. I'm so sorry.
No lies, no deceiving, man is what he loves. I keep trying to conceive that death is from above.
No time.
I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath.
No time.
The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death.
So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You never wrong. You gotta face up. You gotta get yours. You never know the top till you get too low. Step farther. I'm so sorry. Step farther. I'm so sorry. Life isn't always what you think it'd be. Turn your head for 1 second and the tables turn. Yeah. And I know that I did you wrong. Will you trust me when I say that I'll make it up to you somehow?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Miami, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. And it's Dragic in the point guard. Aflalo, no good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Dishes it to Dang. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with a new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
0.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Outside Dragic. Here's Wade. That's in coming off an assist. Just from Dragic.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Dragic. Galloway, the pass to Anthony. In the corner, it's Galloway. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Wade. And he converts the layup.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Galloway kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. That's good.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Knocks it loose. Lopez with the steal. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off of teams, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Over to the wing. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Bosh. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Miami with a change here, too. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Stolen by Grant. Amundsen kicks to Williams.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Wade misses.
You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Calderon has the open look. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Wade passes to Dragic. Bosh, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
Grant gets a wide open look. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. And a miss there on the triple. Serafin. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Winslow, Gerald Green out there with Chalmers. Then it's Stoudemire, and it's Whiteside in the 5. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Back to Grant. The 3. Offensive rebound. And here are the Heat. And here they go. And the dunk by Winslow.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Calderon kicks to Grant. Outside Williams. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A nice shot by Winslow.
Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
Grant kicks to Calderon. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Seraphin. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Seraphin's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Calderon passes to Williams. Now the feed to Amundsen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Ball stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw missing. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. And you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
How about finishing 10-31 here and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night? And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
Here's Galloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And a follow wide open. He shoots. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Poked away. Anthony dishes to Galloway. There's the triple. Porzingis can't hit.
And, you know, commend the Knicks faithful. They still would sell this place out. And you have to give a shout out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get...
Oh!
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for
it. Green inside. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Grant is out there with Calderon. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. Then it's Williams. And it's Edmondson in at the 4. So that's who's on the 4 for the Knicks. Dragic kicks to Dang. 5 on the clock. Wade with no one around. Another miss by Wade. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the dunk by Bosch.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Anthony can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Bosch passes to Wade. Heat moving the ball around. Dang for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. Anthony dishes to Galloway. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Dragic kicks to Bosch for the tie. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Bosch. Wade's got the game tied up here for Miami. There's the double team from Whiteside. Passes it to Porzingis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Porzingis has got 7 points.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that didn't make the postseason in the East? But as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot.
And the Heat making a change here. Winslow's checked in. The dish to Aflalo. Anthony left side. Back to Aflalo. And the pass to Porzingis. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
You know, one final note, guys, on the Heat and their road losses. They ended up going only 2-8 in their last 10 road games of the year. That was a big part of how they fell out of the 8th playoff seed.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Wade passes to Whiteside. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Here's Dragic from outside. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Pass to Porzingis. Galloway kicks to Lopez. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Winslow. That's tipped.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals, but he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And GA, as you said with Whiteside, his fiery attitude flared up a few times last season, and it hurt his team more than once in Miami.
No doubt, and it's something that he has got to work on. I mean, he's proven that he can be a big-time player in this league, but he can't have the mental lapses that get him tossed from games and hurt his team. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
A different look for Miami. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. There's Winslow. Stolen by Serafin. Nobody near Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trailed by 6. The drive by Wade. The 10-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Williams kicks to Serafin. And stolen by Whiteside. And it's Wade with the jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Calderon. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Winslow's shot is off. Here's Grant. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Winslow. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks out front. They lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in the 1 spot. Shot's good for Serafin.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dragic dishes to Bosh. A runner. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Calderon kicks to Amundsen. And he jams it in.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Dragic the pass to Bosh. Whiteside dishes to Wade. It's rebounded by New York. Calderon's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Grant kicks to Amundsen. Back to Grant. There's the pick. And it's Serafin in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Williams attacking.
Listen, Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fan.
And both free throws good for Williams. Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat trailed by 3. Feeds to Whiteside. He dishes it to Wade. Takes the 13-footer. Wade missing again.
You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
Calderon with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Olminson. And the Knicks miss again. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Dang goes in. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jose Calderon.
And one reason why the Heat did come up short in their playoff aspirations, they were very poor against other teams in the playoffs. So only went 15-31 against teams that had made it into the postseason last year.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
That one drops. He ties it up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Knicks lead by 2.
38.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Dang, double teamed. Out to Wade. Right side, the pass to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dang for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Galloway kicks to Anthony. In the corner, it's Galloway. He feeds it to Lopez. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Dang. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Dragic off the drive. Wade dishes to Dang. Launches it. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dragic.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Clutch shooting, determination, and plenty of skill, too. Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Lopez, a screen on deck. Anthony, the pass to Lopez. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 1.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lopez a screen. Anthony kicks to Lopez. It's stolen by Stoudemire. 1-on-1 here.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Anthony against Wade. Shot clock at 6. Galloway kicks to Anthony. It's in! Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested three is never an easy shot.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Clark, Greg, and Doris. And the
Late release?
There's been no late release. We're throwing that one up there. Ooh!
Hey guys, on our season premiere episode of NBA 2K16, we debut NBA 2K TV Interactive and the reigning MVP and 2K16 cover athlete Steph.
chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come off phone, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. We taking over. Listen,
spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 643, wheel hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop on the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need I said, I
if
get
you
it.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game as the Knicks come into town for this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Galloway in point guard. From deep three-point range. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat. But he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Rockets the pass to one side. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Lopez a screen on deck. Anthony in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Aflalo dishes to Anthony. From outside, off the mark. Knicks on defense.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Galloway, the pass to Porzingis. Off target with his 3.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke. Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
New York, no good that time either.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Wade kicks to Dragic. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball. Anthony missing again.
Boy, last season, Hassan Whiteside made a huge splash in the NBA. Big blocks, big rebound totals, but he had some head-scratching moments as well. Missed his share of action due to suspensions. And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And GA, as you said with Whiteside, his fiery attitude flared up a few times last season, and it hurt his team more than once in Miami.
No doubt. It's something that he has got to work on. I mean, he's proven that he can be a big-time player in this league, but he can't have the mental lapses that get him tossed from games and hurt his team.
Now Wade after the missed 3 by Carmelo. And dang, here we go. Dragic with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Passes it to Porzingis. He feeds it to Lopez. Takes the 3. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Okay, Miami now.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
And a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
A drive by Bosch. Back to Chalmers. Fires the 3. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. Feeds it to Serafin. Kicks to Calderon. Grant dishes to Calderon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Stoudemire out there with Gerald Green. And it's Whiteside in the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on as the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
The Heat trailed by 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Luol Deng is checked in for Miami. Lopez a screen. Anthony drives in. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Here's Wade, and got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. And O'Quinn kicks to Aflalo. It's stolen by Dragic. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Stoudemire, the pass to Dang. Hits the three-point bomb. Dang's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too. But he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit. But still a very big talent.
He is. You know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game. And that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Here's Anthony. And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Deng attacking. Plays it up and banks it in. Deng's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, getting back to Luol Deng, he wasn't entirely pleased with his new role. He's been a knockdown mid-range shooter throughout his career, but last year he was asked to shoot corner threes and volume, and that's not his game.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's Dragic with the drive. Stoudemire kicks to Whiteside. It's stolen by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. Tips it, but no good.
And back to Luol Deng. I mean, he started last season pretty strong. I mean, Deng was actually healthier than LeBron at the beginning of the year. But the tables turned around midseason. Deng became hobbled with that knee, and LeBron returned to his old dominant self. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Bosh has checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Porzingis. Lopez a screen to the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Anthony drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
New York calls timeout.
Okay, Miami now.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
And for Gerald Green and him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Calderon against Chalmers. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
It's the third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And you know, Justice Winslow has been really making things happen out there, guys.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And you know, Justice Winslow has been really making things happen out there, guys.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, we've got Robin Lopez. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's a follow, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot. Wade dishes to Dang. The pass to Bosch. A follow, the pass to Galloway. Now the dish to Anthony. It's stolen by Wade. No good from Dragic.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Stolen by Wade. Down low. Whiteside trying to break free. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Dang.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state, but what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Bosch drives in. Wade kicks to Dragic. Inside. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Dang dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
That's good. The Knicks leading by 5. It's tipped. Anthony against Dang. Whiteside, the pass to Dragic. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Calderon. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
Grant kicks to Calderon. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 4. Green. And that one's good.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
For Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been. The 18th pick in the 2005 draft, right out of high school. It was basically athleticism and upside in his game then. He's finally made it in the NBA now, but has improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
Stoudemire kicks to Green. To tie. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The feed now to Seraphin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
remains Miami ball.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. And now the Knicks on the break. Grant leading the charge. Calderon dishes to Amundsen. Here's Serafin. Some solid defense from Bosch. Outside, Green. No good there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Knicks leading by 4. Tang and Bosch are small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. And it's Whiteside in the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Grant the pass to Williams. They get a hand on it. Wade drives in. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Wade's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. And Wade sends it back. Dragic against Calderon. Dragic kicks to Bosch. And it's Wade in the corner. Stolen by Grant. Up the floor. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. And the Knicks lead by 4. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Offensive rebound. Wade dishes to Whiteside. He's got a clear path. Galloway, the pass to Anthony. Not enough on that one as it misses. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
Galloway kicks to Lopez. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Anthony kicks to Galloway. Back to Anthony. And here's a follow for 3. Rebound by the Heat. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. That's good. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead. Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Galloway, the pass to a flyer. Galloway kicks to Lopez. New York moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Back to Anthony. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. Unloads from 13. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Anthony. A follow goes in. Anthony right side. That 3 off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dang with it. Now guarded by Alfaro. To tie it up. They grab their own miss. Wade dishes to Bosch. It's good. This game is all even.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberating.
He's right. He's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, you wouldn't need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe be comfortable like we are.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
There's Dragic. Wade outside. Bosch passes to Wade. Buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Anthony. Passes to Porzingis. Aflalo outside. Misses the three. And dang, here we go. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Galloway in at the point. Green kicks to Bosch. Winslow's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Galloway. No good on the three. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Bosch kicks to Dragic. Right side a screen. On the wing, Green. Just 4 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Knicks shooting here about 46% for the game. Lopez a screen. And there's the call on Bosch. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Shot from the wing. The shot misses. And it's Miami the other way. Outside, Green. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
The kick out to Bosch. Takes the 3. Right side dishes to Green. Outside Bosch. Deng kicks to Bosch. Right side sets the pick for Bosch. Dishes it to Whiteside. Now here's Deng. He's tightly guarded. Count it!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 49 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. And so it's New York with it. Galloway, the pass to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. No one near him. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Wayne Wade's checked in for Green. Alvin Lopez is checked in for New York. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attack.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you've got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's New York with it. Anthony dishes to Galloway. Feeds it to Carmelo. From downtown. But they'll get another chance. Shoots over Dragic. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
Yeah, when adversity was at its greatest, they came up big. They seemed to relax a little bit once we got into overtime.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you next time.
Late release?
There's been no late releases. We're throwing that one up there. Ooh!
Hey guys, on our season premiere episode of NBA 2K TV, your favorite community members fill you in on all the new and exciting features of NBA 2K16. We debut NBA 2K TV Interactive, and the reigning MVP and 2K16 cover athlete Steph Curry gives you some shooting tips. You guys don't want to miss this, so tune in now.